Hi, this is Cap with Cluster 1 and Consequence of Sound. I'm sitting in a dressing room at the seminal Hard Rock Live in Hollywood, Florida, and I'm sitting next to Chris Frantz of Tom Tom Club and Talking Heads. They're going to be touring this fall with Psychedelic Furs and have a lot of new ventures that are starting up. So, Chris.
Yes.
We did an interview earlier this year on Consequence of Sound, and you said that you guys were on the verge of working on a new album, maybe even a new project outside of Tom Tom Club.
Well, you know, we are recording. We're in the process of got a few good beginnings. We're not really thinking in terms of albums anymore, though. We're thinking in terms of EPs.
Oh, cool.
And then when we have enough good EPs, we'll make an album, put them together for an album. But at this stage in our career, or whatever you want to call it, we don't dig the pressure of a whole album anymore. So, and also I think most of our listeners really are very happy to hear one or two, maybe three songs at a time, you know?
Yeah, well, at this point, I'll take what I can get.
Yeah, and so anyway, we're thinking in terms of an EP for the fall, and then another EP for maybe Christmas time, and then another EP in the spring, something like that, you know?
Okay.
And we have some pretty good beginnings going.
When you guys toured with, as the opening band for Talking Heads,
Yeah.
was there ever any confusion from the audience? Like, was there ever like, who is this Talking Heads, or what's happening here?
I don't think there was any confusion because, you know, people, at least at that point in our development, they were pretty sure that Talking Heads would have David Byrne down front singing, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, the reason we did that was because the first and also the second Tom Tom Club albums did really well, especially outside of the United States.
Yeah.
In fact, when we went to Japan with the big band and all, Tom Tom Club was really the band that was selling more records there at the time, and enabled Talking Heads to come to Japan along with
That's
us.
awesome.
So there was some give and take there.
Yeah.
But we always opened for Talking Heads because no way did we want to follow our own band.
And you and Tina both performing like 2 full sets. What was that experience like? I mean, like, were you totally beat?
Tom Tom Club always did a shorter set than Talking Heads because at that time we only had 2 albums out. When we go out with the Psychedelic Furs, we'll be doing a full set.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now that tour sounds particularly cool.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
You've got a date, I believe September 17th, where you're performing alongside Devo as well.
Yes. In fact, we played with Devo just several nights ago in California.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Devo and the English Beat.
Oh, jeez, man.
That was a good night.
When it comes to music videos for like Talking Heads, what was the collaborative? Was there any sort of collaborative process with coming up with the ideas, or did you guys just approach video friends?
Little Creatures. Tina conceived one video, David conceived one video, Jerry conceived one, and I conceived one. I did the Stay Up Late one.
Yeah.
And David did the Road to Nowhere, which he did along with a guy named Steven Johnson. The real director was Steven Johnson, who then did
Peter Gabriel's video. Yeah.
Yeah, the famous
Sledgehammer
video. You could sort of see the beginnings of that at the end of Road to Nowhere.
What I've read online, and tell me if this is true or not, was that there were plans to do more elaborate stop motion shots, but David got frustrated with how long the process was and all the like sitting in one place and everything, so he kind of like said, well, we'll do some shorter scenes. And then Peter Gabriel saw it and was like, no, we'll do the whole thing that way.
That sounds about right, yeah. I'm not sure that that's what happened, but I know that Peter Gabriel saw that video and said, oh, I want that director.
Yeah. Is there anything more you could tell me about the project outside of Tom Tom Club that you and Tina were talking about? You said it was going to be dark, electronic music. Didn't really fit.
We're calling it Chris und Tina. And it's...
Kraftwerk covers?
Yes. Well, it's not Kraftwerk covers because Senor Coconut has already done that.
Oh, yeah.
And done a very good job of it. But no, it's just... it's electronic stuff that is not really appropriate for Tom Tom Club or what people expect from Tom Tom Club. And so even Chris und Tina have a dark side. And so this gives us a chance to have fun with that.
I really look forward to all the new Tom Tom Club stuff that's come out in the future, and Chris und Tina, which I'm very excited about.
Yes. I'm excited about it too, and yeah, we still have some work to do. You know, we have our work cut out for us. But after this little leg, like after we're playing Atlanta again with the Go-Go's on Tuesday, and then we go home, and then we have like basically 2 weeks before we start with the Psychedelic Furs, and we're gonna get back into the studio for a couple of weeks and see if we can.
I hope that someday that second Heads album sees the light of day.
Oh yeah, that would be good. Yeah, there's some good stuff there.
Well, thanks so much for taking this time with us.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for being interested.
Always.